as N'Zoth was the polar opposite of what Yogg-Saron was supposed to be. But that's what makes
hat and gloves
Yogg-Saron
may
a
be
broken
weirder than
card.
socks.
When Yogg-Saron was first revealed,
I was gonna hide it, but I think now that you mentioned that, I'm just gonna keep it. Do you have a close swap mount? Transwap mount. There we go.
Close swap,
Close
yes.
swap.
Close swap. Do you need to use the sleep?
Maybe.
Can we go in?
Should be good.
Oh, so what I was complaining about when my microphone was flipped up was that my vault was a 6-point update on my head. That's all. It was.
I had to take tokens.
Well, I guess.
Me too.
I mean, I honestly would have rather, I think, taken tokens, except I didn't.
Here we go.
You know?
I
It's like,
took
oh,
tokens and I put a stone in one of my armor.
Yeah, I put a socket in one of my rings.
The entrance lies ahead.
yeah, I was gonna.
Be wary.
I'm one token short of being able to buy a socket.
Making my way indoors, slowly but surely.
But like, I couldn't in good conscience not take the helm that was slightly higher eye level and convert it to a tier piece. Because at least if I get another token thing, I'll be able to trade it, unlike last time. That really
Right.
pissed me off.
Yeah, that was frustrating. Leave Ed is inside so we can finish summons inside.
That was the business trip, Quartz.
You know, it's terrible because I don't like going anywhere.
Eh,
No,
Well, there's
it's not
that.
too bad.
And you don't have a gaming laptop.
Yeah, I realize the flaw now. But I feel like, I don't know, you know, next time.
Yeah, I have a trip to Boston coming up at the end of July.
Got free food, so, you know, that was always a plus.
Oh, well, I'm going to a convention, and convention food is never worth the effort.
Yeah, that's sad. I was gonna send road pictures, but then I forget and eat my food, and then send an empty plate.
Yeah, I said it the first time, and
be
then he's like,
fair,
"No, I
that's
promise
a-
tomorrow." And then I got an empty bowl. I literally got an empty bowl.
The one time I tried to send him a picture of our food, I forgot
That's
until we were
true.
done. So, you know, it's fair play.
You're so focused on the actual consuming,
Right.
you know. Understandably so, of course. LDX's Withers, did you guys get your summons? And have I missed anybody with invites?
I need to target something first.
And Jenny, you should be able to give yourself marks
Robert,
now. I'm
what?
summoning Entree if Withers is next to
Oh,
me.
that's stupid.
I feel like I haven't played WoW in forever.
I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah, I feel like you haven't been here in forever.
Pretty much.
I mean, he came to raid week before this, but it's been about a week.
He was really quiet, so I kept forgetting he was there.
Asexual.
Let's see how it is. Guy just wants to listen to music, and all of a sudden he's forgotten about.
I am out of range.
Someday you'll find yourself being the other healer.
Anyway, when I go to Boston, I will be there for 3 dinners and 4 lunches. So I figure that's 7 lobster rolls.
Nice. You should definitely take pictures. Yeah.
Of everything, including the food.
Yeah.
Y'all can miss me with pictures of bugs.
I must get closer.
Yeah, I went to West Texas. There's nothing cool there except dirt
I don't have a target.
and lots of dirt.
Are you excited by the dirt? Because you're like, there's nothing cool except dirt, which would imply that dirt is slightly cool.
I mean, the prairie dogs were cool because that was my first time seeing them. I was like, oh, wonder what they taste like, Because naturally, that's what we all think about.
I'm sure that you could find someone serving prairie dog.
I wouldn't want to eat it though. I'm just curious on how. I feel like I'd try it once, just for.
Rocks are up, and Cauldron is up.
I don't do the strange foods. I got real mad at we were at a catfish restaurant once, and this guy came around and said, "You want to try our new chicken nuggets?" And they gave it to him, and I thought it tasted a little weird. And he's like, "Well, it's gator. I lied. It's gator. You just had gator." And I'm like, "That's not cool.
Yeah.
Don't do that."
Yeah, gator tastes a little funky.
Well, was your dad a gator or something?
A what?
Was your dad a gator? Or maybe your mother?
No.
So
Then you wouldn't want to eat them.
right. I think he was on a whole another block.
It's okay. Sometimes we all take the trade by ourselves. Can we get another summon stone? Ed, I don't think we got L.
I mean, my mother is gay. If that, there's that much.
Not what I meant.
Think like snap, death in the sewers kind of situation.
That's why you wouldn't want to eat gator.
Would you like me to heal or DPS?
Heal's fine.
The Unity. The Axis. Why would you not use the second?
Well, the thought was the belt was a 272, whereas my Unity is only 260 something.
No,
I mean,
use the Unity.
Unless I would keep the belt so you can trade belts, but you can also move Unity to a different spot if you want to.
Yeah, like you can make the Unity on any slot you want. Well, I mean not any slot, but like there's other slots.
Any slot you can buy legendary items for.
I mean, does it go on all of them?
I believe it does.
Yeah, I'm
not
sure.
trinkets, but yeah.
Yeah, but nothing goes on a trinket.
Nothing goes on trinkets. Yeah.
How'd you get that?
Like we put totems on his feet. Did someone just jump off the edge?
Check Icy Veins. It will have recommended slots for Unity and your other legendary based on it's based on what gives you the most stats for that slot. Or you can be lazy like me and just keep Unity in on your waist because that's how you planned it.
So it was a waste of planning?
Well, no, I just planned to keep it there because I knew I'd get one to start there, and it was easier just to upgrade it there than to...
Right, it was a waste of planning.
Ah! Has everybody gotten 2 flasks? Because I don't feel like everybody's gotten 2 flasks. And has anybody put food down? And if not, who's in charge of food this evening?
Food was down and gone.
Oh, I ate it. Never mind. I don't know what the problem is.
Did y'all oil your shafts?
Definitely did not.
Ro is wasting away.
Rose got the brain of like an ADHD 4-year-old or something. I don't know.
Can I get a mage table, please? And can we get another int and battle shout?
There's a table down.
Yeah, that's bad food.
Oh, this is bad food?
Bad food.
How bad?
It's not
I
going to
missed
kill
the
you.
food table.
Like, will it kill me?
I said it wasn't going to kill you.
It depends how much you care about 2 points.
Alright, once we get near in and she grabs fast, we should be good to go. I cannot speak today.
I dressed up for you guys tonight. I'm wearing my little black dress.
Ooh.
Isn't that a song? Don't you have to sing the song?
I'm sure there is a song, but I don't remember it.
Anybody who hasn't grabbed flasks, grab your flasks. There's a feast over here for anyone who hasn't done it. Well, your shafts. Really briefly, so that Pornier doesn't have to do this by the total seat of her pants, we're going to start over in... Help if I hit the right buttons here. A yellow star area. And basically, you're going to kill the tall ones first, and then the second tall ones, and then the littlest ones. When Entree says to, because Entree's good at that, we're going to get in the little safety bubble that comes from the big round guys. Don't stand in any of the swirly stuff on the floor, any of the gold-looking stuff on the floor.
RNG card to be revealed in Hearthstone so far.
The big round boy becomes aggressive. We will kill him and move to X and repeat. After X, we will repeat at orange, and then we will get the boss out. And for the boss part, when he is active, again, don't stand in any of the gold stuff. If you get a little yellow arrow over your head, you want to move away from the group a fair bit, because you're going to spawn these like gold orbs that then come towards you. You don't want to spawn those up in the group, and then just come back into the group. And then when we get to the last 15%, we are going to stack and harrow and kill him super dead. Let's move into position here. Let me just double check that everybody's ready, but I think we are.
Better click ready, because I'm planning on pulling this guy when he gets closer. Uh-oh, you're actually in the room.
Not yet. Priest could yank her.
5, 4,
There she goes.
3, 4, 2, 1.
Sorry, Nira. Where are these? Alright, Andre says that I don't got. Defense runs up. Oh, sentry coming in. Swap to sentry.
Swirly.
It isn't here tonight either. Safety circle's up. We don't have to be in it yet. It gets hard to see
Swirlies.
the swirlies in the circle, so just be careful of that. Oh, and the D-resolution, if it's on you, take it out of the group. Once it drops its beam, you can come back.
Swirly. You can move.
There you go. Get in the circle. Right? I'm not wrong about that, am I? I'm not wrong.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
almost time. It's not quite.
Just one, yeah.
No, it is.
Embrace the darkness.
Finish off that sentry. We're going to switch to the round boy here in just a second. Resolution, try to head to the right there.
Who's on core duty?
I'll get this and you get second and I'll get third. Adds up.
And we're running, and we're running.
Moving to the next one. I'm taking the core up. All boys first.
If you get aggro on an ad, run to your tanks.
Yes, please. Safety circle's active. It's a while before we need to be in it.
3 rounds of swirlies. This is swirly 1.
Your tall boy?
Swirly 2.
Your resolution in 5.
Swirly 3. Move in.
Maybe I can get an interrupt on that defense guy who's out there casting at us. Maybe I can. There we go.
Everyone in the circle.
Circle time!
Find shelter.
Sentry. Round boy will be up in a sec.
Death to round boy.
Death to round boy. New skull. And then other round boy.
Swirly.
Any interrupts we have for the point defense would be great. Everyone else should be killing the 2 tall boys.
Swirlies.
Flash should be rolling down in just a moment.
Phase 2. Stack high.
Here he comes. We've got range on Nira, we can pick her up. Oop.
Swirly.
Really
if you get
so
the thing,
deadly.
tank it out. Take it out farther than you think you need.
Yep. And the rest of us should stand closer than we think we need to.
Swirly.
And tank thing soon, I believe. Dodge the thing.
The things are bad, okay?
You know, the number of times I stand and even knowing that.
God, how old is that? I can't believe how old South Park is. It doesn't seem real.
I was in high school, so it's more than 18 years.
I remember the original Santa Claus vs. Jesus South Park.
Yeah. Mr. Happy.
10% transition. Swirly.
They come out.
Taunt boss.
God. %. Get one of our DPS, I think. And wait till we actually get to that phase. But yeah, we're okay. Stack on tanks. Here's Harrow. Just as you start to lose like half your health each time, pop a defensive.
I forgot to put the circle of not dying on my.
I mean, after you switched and everything, that's sad.
Picking up Karen.
I never even used my cooldowns on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that overall felt much less painful than I thought.
You will soon witness events that expand your understanding of existence. Some may even unravel your sense of reality.
You have loot you don't want or need, trade it to Rogue.
Ed, you're kicking ass tonight.
Let's not order.
Super it.
Did you get an upgrade? I mean, not that you didn't kick ass before, but like, you're kicking ass specifically well tonight.
I finally bowed down and went the entire meta route to maximum demonology DPS.
That is both fun and frustrating.
I hate that.
Yeah.
God, I hate that.
Stupid math.
After having like 2 separate mythic pluses, like, geez, man, do you just like not like doing damage? It's like.
So what's the change? Is it Nether Portal?
Switch Covenants primarily from Venthyr to Night Fae because of Soul Rot and the haste bonus it gives.
Fuck that, I wouldn't have done that.
Oh.
I guess I can't say that because I did. I switched to Maldraxxi because they're like, this is a huge, like, nobody's like, Night Fae and Maldraxxi are like 10 times the DPS you're gonna get on the other gun. I'm like,
I really hope that the new talent trees make that shit less likely to happen to us.
I doubt it, but.
I'm out of range.
I hope they move back to the older stuff.
I must get closer.
Like where there are kill decisions.
Yeah.
Whoever's talking, I cannot hear them.
It was Tim. I mean, no one
He is far away.
Is it picking up your,
Too far away.
not headset mic?
I'm out of range.
Okay.
Definitely stop and check in the middle of the gauntlet.
He said he would do it when he wasn't running. And I was like, okay, fine. Learn to multitask.
Amateur. Yeah, so I hate that they're right, and I hate that I enjoy it.
Ah.
You're
I gotta
one of
tell you,
those.
the life drain after you do Soul Rot, oh, it is so sexy.
I must get closer.
It is a massive DPS burst.
Yeah, I usually, if it's multi-target, I usually do at least one full casting of it.
We're gonna go to the right and do Worm first, so Ephemeral Plains Alpha.
I also changed one of my conduits, which makes a big difference too.
I might have to have your Warlock and my Warlock in the same place. It's, you know.
Yes, that was better.
Ways. Because I'm having a lot of fun with Demonology, but I'm not like top in the DPS charts either.
I'm gonna shake my old man Kane and say I've been playing Demonology since Burning Crusade, and now everybody wants in on my business. Damn bandwagoners.
Well, I was Demonology. When was it? Before Legion took Metamorphosis away from us. Those assholes. Gave it to Demon Hunters. Fucking Demon Hunters.
Yeah, the new hunters of the annoying plebe world.
When we turned into demon form, goddamn, that was so much fun.
First. I must get closer. Too far away.
I've had years of, you're a warlock, why don't you play the good spec?
I'm out of range.
I don't know, because I like to have fun.
I blame rating.
Just be like, hey, your mom thinks I look good in this spec.
I was big enough for your mom, signed Pluto.
I must get closer.
Oh god, that was funny. It took me entirely too long to catch up, but that was funny.
It was really funny. I actually want to put that on like a poster and hang it on my wall. That'd be deeply inappropriate, but
You need to write that on a sticky note before you forget it.
You need to put it on a postcard and send it to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he is entirely too cocksure about the Pluto thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the only thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just him in general.
Now, wait, would Elle wear like a shirt or have a thing on the wall that says Pluto was big enough for me?
I didn't miss some super problematic thing with him, did I?
I'm out of range.
He's just a dick.
Yeah, he's just kind of come out to be kind of a dick. Not anything super
he's worse than a
problematic.
dick, he's a killjoy.
He doesn't believe in fun.
just a general dick, not like a bad human being.
Yeah.
He
Well, that's
basically build a career on shitting on science and movies.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but like, okay, but to be fair, science in movies is so frequently such a problem. Have you seen the way they hold pipettes?
Have you seen Star Trek?
I have not, and I'm not sure I want to.
You realize we're playing a game where we're all like wizards and warlocks and shit, right?
That's not science, that's magic.
Yeah, and yet none of us are holding pipettes wrong, so...
holding what wrong?
The other
My
one that
pet.
makes Rogue crazy is
Oh, so much.
we're gonna run this DNA test. It'll be back in an hour.
Yeah, no,
right?
sorry,
There's no way.
Exactly.
You know, Ro,
Oh, I'm gonna do some X-ray crystallography on this thing. I'll have it in like a couple minutes.
Right? You
The
first
fuck
have to
you will.
purify the protein. Oh my god.
Well, not even that. Like, okay, so I don't know.
Enhance.
Oh god, enhance, yeah. Like whenever I see them pull like chemical tests, it irritates me now.
Yep.
I actually find the stuff that's real more interesting than the shit they make up. Like the
That
fact
is
that
true.
like
100%.
luminol is real is fucking crazy, and then like the fact that the super glue fingerprint thing is real is awesome.
Yeah.
Like there's
No, I
some
agree.
shit
Honestly,
out-
if they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do some fucking chromatography, no, that's gonna be boring as hell to watch. You're gonna be sitting staring at a piece of paper or like a machine for like an hour and a half, and then just to get a readout that most people are like,
Crime
what's
scene
this?
investigation should just be black lights and
Too far away.
spray bottles.
The thing that bugs me is when they get like DNA results back in an hour.
Get closer.
Mm-hmm.
So I was military for 13 years, and one of the funniest things is to go to the on-base movie theater whenever a military film comes out.
You guys
Yeah, they're
are always
comedies.
literally dying over here. I don't know what's going on.
What?
She broke.
It's the chromatography joke.
I'm out of range.
Do we break, Ro?
Yeah, super
Wow,
did.
I did not expect that to land quite so hard. All right.
You broke Ro with a chromatography joke?
It was barely a joke.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, I think the joke
Lord
was
knows.
it would be boring.
No, there's okay. So there is a really cool one that they could do that does take maybe 20 minutes, and they will never have it in a show. NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance imaging. That
That's
takes
true.
no time at all. Pretty nifty stuff. Never gonna see it in media.
Well, watch House. They do MRIs all the time.
Target.
I actually worked on an NMR machine before.
I had the keys to the room in which we had it, which was awesome because I could legitimately tell people, hey, they trust me with a $350,000 piece of equipment.
Is that the machine that goes ping?
If it goes ping, something has gone horribly awry.
I'm out of range.
But that's just an MRI machine, right?
No.
No. This is nuclear magnetic resonance or magnetic imaging. It's
So are the ones in the hospitals.
nuclear because we're looking essentially at the prevalence of different what is the word? Electronic environments of hydrogen or carbon, depending on what kind you're doing, or others, but those are the two big ones.
I'm so confused because it sounds like you're talking about the same machine, but you're not.
No, magnetic resonance.
Magnetic resonance imaging is MRI. That's different. NMR is a separate thing.
But it still has magnetic resonance in it.
Yeah, it still uses a magnetic field to figure things out, but you essentially put in a very dilute, well, not necessarily dilute, a sample of whatever you're trying to test, suspended in a deuterated solvent, so that like it doesn't have any protons. Deuterated, yeah. So it's got deuterium rather than hydrogen, because the way the machine works, it will check the magnetic environments of all of the hydrogen within whatever material you're checking, and essentially give you ratios with certain drifts down a chart that will indicate certain kind of environments. So it's like I could probably still pull up some of the ones I had before and like go like label stuff, but to give you an idea, it's probably like a week and a half of OChem 2 that they're going over just how to read these charts. But a big part of my research during the last year, I was using that to characterize materials that I was putting together because I was trying to build to a certain thing.
That he could tell you about, but then he'd have to kill you.
Basically,
well,
right.
I mean, I would be more than willing to put up my thesis on like the server if anyone's actually interested.
That'd be cool. Not sure to be able to understand it all, but it would be cool.
Well, I wrote it so that it should be understandable by pretty much everybody because it's a very new field of research, porous liquids. So it's something that even like most of the professors hadn't really touched. So I needed to make it understandable to every audience that I could.
Is that a branch of materials engineering?
It definitely kind of bridges into that, but I was doing it in chemistry, and like so I was double majoring in chemistry and chemical engineering, and this was kind of marrying those. So.
Okay, briefly. Not that I don't love Deaxis's research, but boss fight.
Can you make the blue meth?
I have qualms with that show.
So, for this boss, when we are on this side, we're going to stay between purple and green, or rather, the boss and the left mark. Which means everybody should be a good 5 yards in front of the mark for the people who are the extra range group. So in group 1, when we're on the left side here, it's going to be Ed, Deaxis, and me. Ed, if you want to stand right next to the green, that'd be great. I'll go in the tip of the triangle back here, and Deaxis can be just to your left. So it's extra range group 1. On the other side, when we move to the blue square side, or the right marked side, we will have Withers, Fizz, and Yalda be the backmost people. Other than that, make sure you are staying in that direct line. When the big poo happens, we are going to move to the other safety mark. And when we've done that twice, we are going to group up on the first mark, which I will call out Burrow. Everybody stacks in it, then we get hit up in the air by the worm, and then we start over until it dies. Questions? Always stay 10 yards apart for the extra range group. Yes, Yalda?
Did you say Yalda's in the second?
I did.
Alright.
Shady.
She can't start the countdown until she's on this side of the boss, you know.
Yeah, she was finding me the TikTok person. Very important stuffs, you know.
5, 4,
Put these too far out.
3, 2, 1, 1.
Nira, you want to move forward a little bit more so don't blow you up. That's okay. Thank you.
Taunt boss.
Hey, Rich, soon we're gonna head to blue when it happens.
Shockwave.
To blue! Hey, extra range group 2 to the back. Should be Withers, Yelda, and Fit. Everybody else in front of the blue square.
How am I getting disoriented? That's never happened.
You got hit by the wretch, and so it just happens for like 5 seconds or something like that. It should stop here. Wretch in 5.
Shockwave.
Okay, over to the green side. Burrow on green. Everybody stack at green. Oops.
I think I took a tank mechanic. I did.
Yeah.
Special coming.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna get knocked to blue, so we're gonna be between green and blue. Extra range group 1 to the back.
Does anybody want to bring me back to life?
Taunt burst.
If I need to sing the Evanescence song? The res was, please don't sing.
Shockwave.
Over to purple. Group at purple. Second range group in the back.
Taunt burst. Shockwave.
You're gonna burrow it blue. Burrow it blue. Everybody to blue. Stack, stack, stack.
Special coming.
We're now between blue and purple. Same thing. Range group 1 to the back. Wretch soon. Here, oops. Okay, big heals on chain. I head to green here shortly.
Shockwave.
Over to green. Range group 2 in the back.
What
that
the
was my fault. I thought Cheney taunted earlier than she did.
Gotcha. Do we need an extra on you, Chain?
For the second rift mob, possibly.
Can you scream?
I mean, it's happening now, but we
Do
survived.
y'all need to get flame up, or are we just gonna let it
We don't have a res. We have a minute and a half till a res.
Oh, and that was my fault. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
Shockwave.
Over to purple. Burrow at purple. Should help a little bit.
Special coming.
Sorry, I did not. I'm not actually irritated. I sounded irritated. I was not. Range group 1 to the back.
She will definitely need an external on this next set of cane combos.
Just coming in now.
Now.
Nope.
45 seconds. Wow, he just rips through you guys in the melee. It was funny. Not funny, but funny. So that we can get the last 9% without 2 tanks. We can try.
Well, he's gonna kill 2 people now.
Got a lot of DPS. DPS faster.
All your defensives, here you go.
Shockwave.
Wretch. Oh no! Last 2 people!
say.
Access.
Shamans and the healers.
Very nice.
Look, one of our
I
healers
think
give
I
us
killed
a
him with
master.
my touch of death.
I'll take it. I will 100% take it.
Quartz nobly running in to sacrifice himself in melee.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that destroy getting cast, and I was like, oh, this is bad.
That would be accurate. Thank you for the mass res.
So, just for entertainment information, the MRI is a medical application of NMR technology, and MRI was originally called NMRI, or nuclear magnetic resonance imaging, but nuclear was dropped to avoid negative association.
Gotcha.
I don't know that they use the same isotope, but it does work at a magnetic or a nuclear level. I know they use magnets and maybe not an isotope for, but they do use NMR stuff for medical as well. But
interesting.
More common, the standard MRI, I think, is nuclear, but magnetic nuclear, not radioactive isotope nuclear.
Sausage Girl?
Yes.
Did you say nuclear enema?
That's what it sounded like, but I don't think that's what it was.
And did you say
when your
sausage?
constipation is really bad?
Why did we say sausage girl?
Because none of us can pronounce the Dauphinier correctly.
Oh.
And at this point, I feel like sausage in my head makes more sense. And if you guys said the other word, I wouldn't know. I would kind of know, but, you know, it would be weird.
So we're heading to Genesis Cradle Alpha.
I was watching the pre-made raid groups last night, and they all called her sausage too, so.
Too far away.
For the next boss, I'm going to just talk while we're flying, because nothing else to distract us. We are going to be into two groups.
I'm out of range.
So groups 1 and 3 are going to stand in the very first staggering barrage, and groups 2 and 4 are going to stand in the second, or every other staggering barrage. Check your group.
I went to the wrong spot because I'm totally lost. Can I get a summons, please?
Positively. Let us just finish these 3 ads.
I must get closer.
Oh, just go on the portal that you're at. You just want to go to the one that's like straight ahead or to the right on the map.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Too far away.
Do be careful as we go through this trash. It's pretty easy to pull other things. It's also easy to die from the poo on the floor.
Or get yeeted off the edge.
Yep.
And somebody's gonna get mind control.
I think it can get purged, and then they don't.
Is it?
But then how do you kill your...
You don't. That's the benefit.
I think Kella rips through cooldown.
What did I do?
Kill your friends.
It is one of her favorite pastimes.
It's true.
Death to those who I think might oppose me. Fa la 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 la.
I require a target.
You guys don't need me to heal in this trash, right? Good. Great.
Any of you guys watch the show from the Vampire Diaries thing, the originals?
I have not.
I have not.
Okay.
Watch those gray circles on the ground. They will kill you dead.
And often do.
Yep. Have this dream that 1 week we're all gonna make it to the boss without dying at all on this trash.
I must get closer.
I think you guaranteed that's not going to be this week, though.
I need to target something.
Accurate. This guy has lots of swirlies and he has a knockback, so don't be right up next to the edge.
Yeet, boss.
Too far away.
Watch your swirlies.
So rude.
Knockback
Oh, I'm
soon.
gonna die.
Knockback.
Hey, did I die?
Phantom, did you get disconnected?
No, I got punted.
Oh, okay.
I require a target.
Well, today is not that day.
It was
Oh,
close.
sorry. Well, we got res off. Okay, good. I felt bad.
Yeah, I got it. It's alright. It's good. It's good. No. I almost got myself yeeted off the edge, though.
That would have been embarrassing.
What the?
You may not just have had a lot of help that time, Kel. What was it that killed you?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Too far away. I need to target something first.
Resing.
I'm out of range. I must get closer.
Look out! Here I come, mind controlled.
Watch out! Knockbacks activated!
It canceled, so we're good.
Good. Hoorah! Hooray! Me! Hoorah! Let's try to do the rest
I
of
was sitting
the
trying to think of other R, like, I was going up totally blank.
My go-to is huzzah.
That doesn't start with an R.
Oh, and don't get me started on what H's that are actually vowels.
Rah, rah.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Those start with an R.
My MRI romance.
Alright, so the other things about this boss that I'm putting our marks down, there's going to be an ad that pops up like all the freaking time. It's so annoying. We're going to want to switch and kill it, thank you, every time. Also refresh your lock rocks. Every time it's up, we're going to kill it. It needs to be interrupted. It also drops swirly gray poop circles on the floor that will kill you dead, so don't be in the swirly gray poop circles. Halo is the other really deadly mechanic. It comes from, you see how that pillar where the boss is siphoning from is like all gray and there's a word for it, not cursed, whatever. Anyway, it's all nasty. The halos come from the nasty
Corrupted?
pillars. Or that's the word, corrupted. So the halos are always going to come from the corrupted ones, and as the fight goes on, we have more and more of these corrupted pillars, we have more and more of the halos. So when halo happens, a ring will come from out of that little triangle piece where he's siphoning into, and then spread across the whole room. You get a debuff and a dot when you get it runs through you. So it also means you take more damage from the next time you get hit. So you never want to get hit twice in a row. So you want to run towards the one that's casting first, which I'll do my best to call out. And then wait for your debuff to fall off before going through the second one. And if we're to the point where we have 3, wait for your debuff to go off before you go to 3. It's really the key thing. Group up, stack at the marks when she's doing the safe, and so our healers can heal us more effectively. If anything, I think that's it.
You got the
Defensives
groups
when
1
we're
and 3
doing
thing.
the halo. I did, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just to reiterate, groups 1 and 3 will stand in the first staggering barrage. Picks a person, so just back out a little way so that people can see the line that's connecting you to the boss, and everybody in that group's going to stand in it. If, like, you're supposed to go in group 2-4 and you get picked for group 1, just stick with group 1-3 for the rest of the time. Because if you stand in 2 staggering barrages in a row and your debuff's not gone, you will die instantly. Good. Yep. All right.
Five, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2.
Here we go.
1.
His voice must prevail.
Watch way.
Halo coming in. Add coming up. This is just one, so this one's not too dangerous. Add up.
Interrupt 1. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Wow, you melted that. Well done.
We always melt the first one.
Well, that was like extra melted. That was before the second interrupt. First staggering
No
barrage.
black on the floor, which is
Oh,
awesome.
that's great. Groups 1, 3. 1, 3. I don't remember now, Near, if you were in group 1, 3 or not, but you are going to be in group 1, 3 for the rest of the time.
She's in 2-4, but now she's in 1-3.
Add coming up.
She is taking the Serdor position.
Right, I was about to say.
Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
Second staggering barrage in 3. So it'll be groups 2 and 4. 2 and 4. So see that blue line connected? Yeah, perfect. Just stand that. And after that, we are going to stack it blue.
If you get the actual debuff, you'll have a yellow arrow on your head. You want to move towards the center so you don't get knocked off the edge.
That is true as well. Or into the other poop puddles or whatever else.
Watch way.
Yellow first.
Alright, moving towards yellow. Add up.
Interrupt shockwave.
Watch the art.
What the fuck
The
was...
rudest possible fucking place.
Yeah.
How did I get 2 strikes of the...
Interrupt 3.
Sometimes if you go in an angle, it does weird.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Groups 1, 3. So I'm just gonna... There we go. 1, 3. It's happened to me before. Like, you think you're going totally straight, and it's like, haha, just kidding. You're not coming up?
Stack high. Shockwave.
Murder. Back to ball.
Stack high.
Believe. This one is 2-4. Coming up. 2-4 slope group. 2-4. Halo coming in. And add.
Watch way.
Looks like blue first. It'll be closer to blue. Add up.
Shockwave.
One, 3. 1, 3. Stack an orange. Might need a defensive healer, so we're down a healer.
She's never moved like that before.
Yeah, that was weird.
Taunt boss.
Hey, Halo coming in.
Watch way.
We have 3 this time, and the first one is orange. Closest to orange.
Shockwave.
Rude.
Mm-hmm.
Stack high.
What? No, 2-4. Thanks.
Stack
That chaos got my brain confused. Yeah, coming up.
Interrupt high. Shockwave. Interrupt 2.
I'm smelting of that ad.
We are on heroic, right?
Right?
Yep.
1, 3.
1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Ew, master res, please. Those halos are just. I will say that was also, I believe, the first time we've actually only 3 healed that, so I'm pretty impressed it went as well as it did, which was pretty good.
That would explain it. I felt like there were some scarier moments than I was used to on that fight, and I wasn't sure why.
We've switched before for that one for a while. No.
We have 16 people and we're 3 healings.
Yeah, no, we're doing pretty solid.
Yes, we have some pretty awesome healers.
I mean, particularly since really we're only 2 healing, right? Since Cats isn't here, you know. Just figured we'd take away 1.
Yeah.
Elle's not a real healer.
Nope.
It was funnier in my head, I'm sorry.
I'm here
actually
now
ready
if you want me to join.
We would always be happy to have you join us.
Unless I fall in that not a real healer category.
No.
Right.
I was just giving Cass crap for never remembering to count Elle as a healer.
He still thinks she's rat.
But the fact that it was like all of 2 minutes one time. And he's too new to the guild to remember when she was a hunter, so. Or a tank.
Yeah, she was main tank for a long time.
Yeah.
And she prefers healing?
I do.
Yeah,
It was the whole back up in circular rooms that did her in, I believe.
There was some dungeon where you had to literally walk backwards in a circle on stairs. And I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, that was the prison in Dalaran. Was that called?
Yes. Yep. I don't remember.
I mean, that one is a circle, and you do have to go backwards downstairs, so that seems.
Things would come out of portals.
Yeah, that's. Yep.
You couldn't possibly have been the worst tank that we put in that instance, though.
No. No, honestly, I resisted being a healer because the jerk-ass raid leader we had before, when I was tanking,
So healers should be women, and tanks should be men.
Yep.
Tanks should be men?
Yeah, and healers should be women.
What the fuck?
Punched him in the scrotum.
It was kind of amazing.
Because it's because women are just more nurturing by nature, and men are more aggressive and protective. Like literally the words came out of his mouth. Like
I'm assuming this was Illuminati dates, right?
Yes.
My mom.
So was he just like channeling the manosphere or something?
Yeah. He sure was. And that's how the cleavage biscuits were born, and that's how reciprocity was born.
Too far away.
B.
Can we change our guild name to Cleavage Biscuits?
This one does have knockback, as Flame said, in case you didn't hear him over the cleavage biscuit. It's definitely the unofficial name, so.
I don't know if new people are thoroughly enough indoctrinated into the history of the universe.
True.
No, I mean, at this point, that was also like a heck of a long time ago.
Why am I still so salty then?
Cause you're you?
Have you met you, Elle?
I mean, you're salty about stuff older than that.
It mattered less.
Or the kid you threw on the coolie. Like, you're still mad at that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a horrible motorcycle accident and was a vegetable, and I was still mad at him.
Terrible.
I'm a horrible
nothing but
person.
steak just because of it.
Terrible person. He bullied a friend of mine. Well, 2 of them actually.
He bullied everybody. He was a dick.
Elle is the literal incarnation of the Book of Grudges.
Yeah.
And he harassed us all the time, and finally one day I had enough, and I threw him in the damn coolie, and guess who got sent home? The bully? Nope. Me.
What is the
never
coolie?
get sent home.
I was gonna say, okay, for us Southerners, what's a coolie?
Like a small river ditch.
Like a creek, but is it less
a
full or
little deeper than a creek?
a little deeper than a creek? In between a creek and a river.
So a big creek.
I thought you meant a cooler.
Oh,
I was like, was it a Coleman? What's going on?
I'm glad I wasn't alone in not knowing that term.
Didn't know not everybody had coolies.
Well, in Wyoming, coolies were man-made.
Well, that may be true. This was man.
It was also basically an open sewer. I mean, a street sewer. It wasn't a refuse sewer. It was a street sewer. You know,
Wow.
it was a runoff sewer.
Somehow, the one time I fought back against bullies, I was the one who got off scot-free.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a small scuffle. One of them ended up with a broken nose and the other with a broken foot, and I just walked away. And then we were all called into the office, and I was the one who didn't get in trouble.
Far out.
Hey, that's a good story.
Sounds like it needs a nuclear MRI.
Well, nobody screwed with me until high school because apparently I gave myself a reputation, which I didn't know I had done until high school.
Really briefly for this boss, and then we can.
Coulee is a deep ravine in North America, and other places it's a lava flow. How do you get? Oh, yeah, it's a coulee. I guess it's cooling. Well, never mind.
So we're always in phase 1. We're gonna have these 2 bosses. In phase 2, we're gonna have a different 2 bosses. We need to get them to 40% at the same time for both phase 1 and phase 2. They keep their health for phase 3, and in phase 3, we have to kill them all at the same time. So we're going to want interrupts on War in phase 1 and Renewal in phase 2. Renewal comes out of the purple one if that helps. There's going to be winds that push you back in phase 1 and in phase 3. Everything from phase 1 and 2 comes back in phase 3.
Can we get a summon stone?
Yes. Then with the... Where was I? Winds. Don't stand in the winds. There will be brown swirlies. They will pin you to the ground, so don't be in them. There's a ritual that happens that summons adds at the 4 marks. When that happens, melee is going to kill yellow, then green the first time, and then the second time green, then yellow. Ranged, we're going to do purple, then orange, and the second time we'll do orange, then purple. Probably want more overall DPS on duty when she's down, because she disappears for a little while, so it's a little harder to get her health down, but try to keep them relatively even, particularly as they get that 50 to 40%. And when we get to phase 2, there's going to be stampedes of like blue ghosty creatures walking across. Don't walk into them. They knock you up in the air repeatedly, and then into other ones that knock you up. It's terrible. There's storms, which are like little blue tornadoes. Don't be in those. They silence you. Oh, in phase 1, if you get the rune covers Death Touch, you are going to take yourself to a blue Kyrian bubble on the ground and get dispelled by a healer. That is very paramount. In phase 2, when the one that comes out of green, I can't remember its name right now, Absolution, does the not the racking pain, the Hand of Destruction. It's going to yoink us all in. You got to run away while dodging all the other crap on the ground. And then in phase 3, it's literally all of this stuff. So we'll hero in phase 3 and kill it before it kills us. Oh, and healers do your seed thing. Quartz is back! Quartz! We're all going to listen to Quartz.
You don't have to.
Oh,
no,
we are.
No, we do. 100%. 2,000%.
Sorry, I just got back. What were you guys talking about?
You're all listening to Quartz.
Coolies.
And then
right, lava flows. Weird.
In both instances, it's cool to throw bullies in.
Here, have some food. That's my last feast, so somebody else will have to take over.
Alrighty. I think Withers has them if somebody else does it.
7.
Someone was making a bunch of them earlier.
I'm making the budget ones.
I have some palpitables.
Alright, everybody said they were ready.
Those are okay, but you have to like surprises. Surprisingly, never mind.
Kenny, ready?
Oh, yeah, sorry, yep.
Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Focus. Strategy. Violence. You will never ascend!
Kill ads.
Adds up, ranged for.
Flesh exists to rot.
Melee to green.
Orange. Ranged. Green. Need a little bit more on war. Death touch in 1.
Defensive.
Nira and Yalda. Find the Kyrian bubbles, 1 each, and get a dispel.
Nothing is sharper than a Kyrian blade.
Watch the winds, watch the swirl. Beautiful jobs on the dispels and all that stuff. It was gorgeous. Catch up, Duty, she's behind.
Every time.
Kill ads.
Range to orange.
Let the necrosis spread.
Purple.
Melee to yellow star.
To the Archon. I will carve my runes.
And Carver, Death Touch, Ed, and Kel.
Pitiful.
Oh.
Defensive.
You did that wrong.
Yep, thought I saw kill in the middle circle.
Use dispel.
Watch your step.
Watch Surly. Alright, we are going to focus the boss here on out. Even him out though. Almost even. Just keep him up.
Defensive. Kill ads.
Ignore ads. Focus bosses.
Flesh exists to rot.
War on war. There's only 2% difference. That's not bad. We've done work.
Come to the middle if you want mana totem.
Pride is your weakness. The gravity of your sin falls upon
Watch your step.
Stampede.
Watch the stampede. I hate these things.
Purple diamond.
Leads up.
Shall feed my children.
And yellow star.
Find shelter.
Anima storms.
Green triangle.
Watch your step.
Stampede.
More on absolution.
Note to self, standing in the middle of a room is a recipe for disaster.
Stampeded it.
Yep, that is what happened.
thrash in torment.
Watch your step.
Stampede. Hand of Destruction in 2. Are we moving towards orange with that? Oops. Oh, yes.
Night.
Absolution had more health the last time I checked, so just
Yes.
Still does.
try to even them out here. Stampede soon.
Watch your step. Find shelter.
Anima Star.
Where's the shelter they're talking about?
I don't know. There's no real shelter.
It's just yeah, no, it's I don't know what the mood shelter is. It usually just means the tornadoes are coming in.
Suits up. Orange circle.
Need lots more on renewal now, so good job getting Absolution's health on the
Green triangle.
run away. More on renewal.
Gold star? Yellow star? Or...
Starish.
Watch your step.
Almost there. Oh boy. They are the same
Next
health,
set of
if we
speed
can
step up.
keep them the same, that would be excellent. Defensives, we're almost there.
One more in absolution.
Find shelter.
Should I bother reincarnating?
No. Hate the second phase so much. Did anybody else have what they did not want or need from this fight?
Hell has a soul stone, by the way.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, let's try phase 3. No, we can try phase 3 so people can see it, but I don't anticipate us killing it. We will now have all 4. Fizz, if you can pop hero once they're all in position. Interrupts on Gloom Bolts from War, and the Animal one from the other one. Seeds up.
Watch your step.
Stampede. And you're all dead.
Don't release. Don't release.
That was a really solid first pull, though. I feel like that's the best we've done at the end of our practice on that boss for a night, so. She's solid. Does anybody else have that they do not want or need?
Okay.
I really, really hate it that you cannot move items in your bag when you are dead. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. I'm dead. I can't do anything. But, like,
No L.
Stairs.
Or yellow circle, yellow circle.
Thank you.
Green clover. Blue
Yellow
diamonds.
circle. There is no yellow circle.
Orange circle. Orange circle.
My head exploded.
Yeah, I noticed.
Totem, how the hell did you get here?
I took his res and ran. Because I knew the res was going to put us right by where the boss respawned.
Well, that was forward.
Did anybody not get the res? I think it's possible. No, Kelly got it. I feel like everybody should have gotten it. Kelly got it. Flame.
Whether he's not at the computer.
Fizz. Yeah, we will go on break here. Anybody else who did not want or need, I will roll on stuff here in just a shake.
I think
Now that-
I have something.
Now that I can move items in my bag again. Stupid guys. Do you?
1 sec. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna link stuff. In the order we will roll. Starting with the chest, there are 2 of them. Anybody need a leather chest with crit mastery? How about a leather waist? Maybe for a cloak. No, that's a waist. My bad. It just looks like a cloak in my bag. How's about shoulders? Needs leather shoulders. I feel like we have all leather wearers. I'll get all the gear because there's so many of you all. Ring 265 crit mastery. Who likes the crit mastery?
That's not really great for elemental shamans, is it?
It is not. I mean, the crit's nice. The mastery is unless there's a couple of legendaries that make it good, but all right. Anyone else? Otherwise, Nira, freshly back, get some loot. As there you go. We'll be back in 7. There's your break timer. We'll kill some more stuff. See if I can split.
Hi, Penny.
I am checking to see who is back, and can we get a summon stone, pretty please, Ed? If you need a slot for second half, type 1 in chat, please.
I need the summons.
Just need Ed to get back, and then we can do that.
Who are we working on Thursday?
What's his name? The portal boss.
Jerkstick?
Is that now the short name for Zymox?
Yeah.
Then yes, Jerkstick.
Which one's that?
The one with the portals and the Artificer.
Is that the up-down boss?
No.
Yes.
Up down.
The thing either goes up when it's expanding from outside to inside, or down when it's going inside to outside.
Yes, that's accurate. I would not have called it the up-down thing, but
No,
yeah.
I was thinking of the one where there's an up group and a down group.
Yeah, that's Anduin, I think.
Oh, that's Anduin, yes.
Oh, portal boss, the ring boss,
Jerkstick.
Gotcha.
The dork who ran away last time.
Yes. Ed, are you back? We could really use a summon stone.
Thank you.
I really need to empty my bags.
Story of my life.
They should seriously have a posterity vault. Like, I'm only keeping this crap because, like, you know, I've had it since vanilla.
All those legendaries I've made a point to craft, yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that the normal bank?
I think until recently I actually had an Ankh still in my bag on it.
Holy crap, that's a throwback.
I definitely had a quiver and ammo and arrows like a year ago.
I still have quivers for a couple of characters. I still have haunted mementos on several characters.
I have the items needed to do the Dreadsteed quest from way back in the day.
I have a whole bunch of stuff from Zul'Farrak, like the scythe that you use to cut the blood vine.
Well, did you get the summons you asked for?
I sure did. I went through and actually ground every single weapon skill all the way up before they took that away.
Okay. let's get some food. And I think just Nira needed a flask. Anybody else need a flask?
Yes, please.
Withers, do you want to drop a food?
Sure.
And everybody should oil their shafts, and let's try this again. Oh, and of course, drink your flask. Of course. Alright, ready to check for the pool. All y'all need to drink your flask.
Can I get an int buff, please?
Five, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2,
Here we go.
1, 1.
Focus. Strategy.
You will never ascend!
Ritual, ranged perfect.
Akirian's resolve is
Flesh
unbreakable.
exists to rot.
Orange.
Melee to green.
Kyrian,
Also.
protect me!
Death touch soon.
To the Archon. Some
Defensive.
scars never
Akirian's
fade.
resolve is unbreakable.
Entree and row. Okay.
Nothing is sharper than a Kyrian blade!
Watch for pins. Remember, all the interrupts we can get on Gloom Bolt will be incredibly helpful. Beauty's coming back in. Even him back out.
Killads.
Akirian's
Range to
resolve
orange.
is unbreakable.
The necrosis spread.
Melee to dark.
Melee to yellow.
To the Archon. I will carve my runes into your soul.
Got Withers and Kella.
Man, nope, there's one. I'm clear.
Okay, Withers is good.
Defensive.
Oh, it's almost. Oh, didn't quite any.
What? Did that expire or?
Yep, Fizz, get to the bubble.
Watch your step.
Unclear as to whether it expired or somebody dispelled early. Very unclear. Cutting enough 10. May I pick up Kella?
I'm not the one who murdered you this time, sir. More on duty.
Ignore ads.
Flesh exists to
More on duty.
Mana tied down by me. You're in the middle-ish.
Watch your step.
MP. It's up.
Diamond. Going to Yellow Star next. Green Triangle after that.
Anima Storm. We're on Absolution.
Thrash in torment.
Hand in 5.
I am the hand of your destruction.
And my storm sit.
Watch your step.
More room over here.
Adds
Find shelter.
No shelter from nature's wrath.
Shockwave.
Carve the sin from your
Watch
flesh.
out.
See the orange circle.
So shall you.
Need a little bit more on, They're perfect. They're perfect. They are perfect.
Green Triangle next.
None are spared
Run away.
judgment.
It's as if we need it. A little bit more on renewal. I think renewal and war are a little bit ahead when they come back down here at Yellow Star. Try to even them out, then we'll kill them all at the same time.
Unburden yourself.
Witness true courage.
And here comes Harrow. Keep the interrupts as much as possible.
Star.
Watch your step.
Going to Purple Diamond.
I think renewal's highest.
Shockwave.
In torment.
Taunt burst.
Is unbreakable.
And a storm soon.
And Triangle.
Find shelter.
An Akirian blade.
Watch the pin.
Watch your step.
more in Absolution.
Yep.
Keep them even.
Watch the anima storms.
Defensive.
Akirian's resolve is unbreakable. When my
Renewal's highest.
wither, so shall you.
Watch your
Nature
step.
cannot be conquered.
Run.
Run away.
Hand of your destruction.
Seats are up.
Under my heel.
Triangle next.
To the
Kill them all at the
Archon.
same time here. Absolution and renewal.
Some scars never
Nice. I actually think that's only the second time we've gotten that down.
That was really clean for the second kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 total victories.
Excellent job. Well, I guess we'll go ahead to the Hoovum. Which is Yellow Star way. If you have loot you don't want or need, hand it to Rip.
Easier if you're not running away.
Well,
I gotta run a sim.
That's fine. We're gonna want to kill the tall boy and then the rock boys. Rather, the tall round boy and then the rock boys.
Man, I'm really hoping one of those pursuits of victory is rollable.
Yes, one of them is. Oh man, that mod is awesome.
Oh, I want it to actually use.
I know. Just get every time somebody hands it to me, I'm like, oh, that's a cool mod because I gain it, and then somebody always needs it, which is fine. Would way rather people have gear than I have a mod I'm not going to use. So. And then when the rock boys die, remember they have that yeet circle. Don't be in the yeet circle.
Remember, in this trash, the rocks fixate on you and do not stand still in front of them.
Right. I will do my best to slow them, so just kite. Try to make sure you kite them where we can hit them.
I'm out of range. I must get closer. Too far away. I'm out of range.
Yeet circle.
I must get closer.
Did you say meat circle?
I said yeet. Yeet circle.
Oh.
Meet the yeet circle. Not like flesh. Not that kind of meat. Sorry. Lack of a better word.
That's okay. When she asked that question, all I could think about was that graphic. Is the meatball. If you turned all of the people on the Earth into meat, that's the size of Central Park.
What?
You're not okay. I gotta find
I've
this.
seen
I know what you're talking about.
I mean, not to but what?
If you took all the people in the world and purate them into juice, they would make a giant red ball that would fit in Central Park.
That seems
small.
It's not really.
That's science for you. So there you go.
It was back in the 50s where all the humans on Earth would fit in a 1 mile by 1 mile by 1 mile cube, and it's probably no more than 2 miles, if that, by now.
Let it go.
Really?
I mean, that means if you render them all into degenerate matter, that's practically microscopic.
Huh?
Really briefly for this
Is
fight.
degenerate matter the matter that was, doing the bad stuff?
No, it's basically a slurry of subatomic particles. It's what black holes are made of. So there's no separation of neutrons and electrons and all that.
I think if you were able to do that, Central Park wouldn't be around anymore.
Technically, that I think would be considered a micro black hole, which would evaporate rather than really do much damage.
Yellow, yellow, green, green, right?
Yellow, yellow, purple.
Yellow, yellow, purple, green. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Stop hawking your wares.
Alright, so one of the most important mechanics in this fight is the moats. So the moats are going to come out, and they're on 4 to 5 people. We want to put these where we have been, not where we are going. So when the fight starts, our goal is to put them next to the poo on the floor near red. You'll have a little circle around you. You go to there. It'll drop off you pretty quickly, and you have to move away right away, or you're going to trigger it and put slime down on the ground. Gold slime, but still slime. We don't want that. So try to make sure you drop it and then get out as quick as you can. The moats themselves kind of look like little mini pointed stars. And then if you hit that ever, it turns into the gold slime on the ground. So try really hard not to hit the mini pointed stars. If you get the bomb and you take your big circle over and overlap it with some of the many pointed stars, it will make them go away when it expires. Thank you, Cheney. The boss also has these little orbs flying in the circle. He's going to put those into strange patterns and then slam them on the ground. Don't be underneath them, you will die. And probably the most deadly mechanic, the tanks are going to get these big-ass gold circles on them. One person, then the other, and then the other person again. And they will kill you dead instantly, so try to make sure you're always at the boss's butt. And when it happens, just step. The tanks are trying to step back, but you must also step back to not get hit, 'cause it's a big-ass circle.
I can't place raid markers, but over here is Jeeves.
Thank you.
I was at 45%, so you might want to...
that seems wise. And make sure we've eaten the food. What else? There's a knockback. Just make sure you're not in front of anything bad. And then every time we get to 100% energy, we are going to do a cubby. Our goal in the cubby is to kill the thing that is in the cubby we are in. We are going to kill yellow first for the first time. And then we are going to go stand at moon for the little degenerate ads to come attack us. We will do our same stun rotation we've been doing, which I believe is day access, Yelda, entree, Kella, row. Then, basically, if we kill the rock boy, which we really need to, or we're basically going to die, our next targets, generally speaking, will be the big round boy, followed by the tall boy, followed by the degeneration Atoma, the little air guys, I don't know what to call them, the last thing that's still standing. And then, well, that's a really good question. Do we want a 3 heal or 4 heal my healers? I think we did it with 3, didn't we? Last time?
Yes.
So it's just those
Let's try
couple really rough spots.
Yeah. Well, and if we've got more of the stuns and more DPS, it does help. We just gotta make sure people are doing the mechanics, right? So yeah, Entree, let's try it if you're willing. So we will do yellow cubby the first time. Second time is also yellow cubby, which is why we have to get the moat so far out. Third time we'll be in purple cubby. Last time we were at green cubby.
So the one and only time I think that we've killed this is, well, I don't know, we killed this once or twice?
Fine, only once, last week.
That was the time we skipped green cubby.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to green cubby and you can live through green cubby, you can kill it afterwards, but green cubby was pretty terrible. Listen, some people who aren't ready.
Just the totes.
Totem.
I was just reading the enchantments. I'm missing several. I was looking in the bank. We can go.
Five, 4, 4, 3, 3,
Here
2,
we go.
2, 1, 1.
Moats and 5. Moats out. Let's activate less of those next time. But good job placing.
Looking back.
Knockback. And then
Okay, so the bomb is useless if they've already been triggered.
Correct.
I learned
Cubby
that the
7,
hard way.
5.
Big tank model thing.
Tuned boss.
And Cubby 10.
Not sure where the model came from.
Brains that do weird stuff. Kill, kill, kill. Alright, we're going to moon. We're gonna huddle at moon. Killing these until big round boy comes in. Hey, round boy. When the movement comes back up, we're gonna move back across this cubby where we were before. So
Defensive.
boats in 5 up against that old poo. Here they come. Watch the smashy. Finish off the Atoma, obviously. Much better that time.
Knocking back.
Not bad.
Tank combo soon.
Boats.
Taunt boss.
Should be fine.
Knocking back.
Knock back.
Defensive.
Cubby in 5.
Taunt boss.
Cubby time. Swap. Everybody in the circle. I failed to say that first time. I am realizing. Apologies for whoever I murdered.
You didn't murder anybody.
Sure, I feel like I murdered Phantom.
Nope, that was not a murdered Phantom.
Okay, that's good. Oh, right, we're going across the room to get the other rock boy. My bad. And the rock boy as quick as we can, and then we'll do big round boy.
Is there going to be a pile of little lads?
Nope, not this one. Watch the eat circle.
Won't actually activate till he's dead, though, but almost there. Okay, now
there we go. Now big round boy, and moving back to purple cup. Boss is active, so most can go towards the purple moon. But yeah, try to put him more in the center there, because we need to be able to access the purple cubby. Oh, why is purple over there? Very strange.
That is weird.
That's why I was so confused. Finish the garden, guardian, not the garden.
How far are we from the cubby?
Like a minute.
Knocking back.
Knock back.
Tank combo soon.
Taunt boss.
We can pick up 2 people if we want to. Cubby up. Not cubby up. Moats up. Moats up, not cubby.
Run out.
Bombs. I think I got 4. That was fun.
Knocking back.
Knock back. Cubby in 15.
Combo soon. Tank combo, that is.
You're gonna be close to tank.
Son of a bitch. Can I get a res, please?
Yes, please.
Taunt
Don't
boss.
take that yet.
Right, now you got cubby time. Then after that, I think we can get a DPS up. That'd be great.
Hug the wall, yes?
Skull, skull, yes, skull. I will eventually remember that.
Right? God, every time.
That was stun 1. Our big round boy is here. You're swapping. I think we might be on stun 3. Yes. Now you're ready, Andrew.
Start moving, moving's back up.
Defensive.
We still have a degeneration up.
Oh, so we
On down here first, so he'll die
He
fast.
was hiding.
Oh, it's where we've been, not where we're going.
Run out.
Follow you for a hot second here. Ton the other guy, so you know.
It's not fair putting bomb on the tanks.
Right. And we don't probably need to clear that set, honestly.
True, since we're moving. Oh god, tank circle, sorry.
Taunt bush.
Move yet.
Do you not have a res? Focus DPS. Keep doing votes, just take him to the stair. Where the other poo is. Whoops.
Taunt bush.
All your cooldowns if you haven't used them. It'd be really great to not have to do a cubby with on it either.
Knocking back.
Knock back.
Defensive.
Tank combo soon.
10 seconds.
Yeah! Made a res. Well, hot dang, y'all.
What are we gonna do now? Sheesh.
Artificer, it's the only thing we can do now.
But that's progression.
It is, but that's all there's left. This is the first night we've gotten through all of the bosses we've killed on a fresh normal. You guys are rocking it tonight. Phantom probably needs a res because he was across the room. So.
Yeah.
Shit, hero, I keep forgetting we're on heroic, so I was like, oh, we're gonna practice it like it's heroic? Yup.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
I'm really proud of you guys. That was really,
Are we on the way to Ephemeral Plains?
Yes. We are. Don't forget to loot the boss if you didn't. It's over at green.
Back to Skull X land.
I think I looted the boss. I did. Oh, I see my Sims.
I didn't know warriors had like a spirit dog form.
Probably a Night Fae thing.
Oh, that makes more sense.
That does make more sense. Less fun, but more sense.
So my Sim says I
like
should
laugh. Sorry, Cal.
My Sim says I should be doing 12k DPS.
That's assuming you don't have to ever move.
No, I run it as heavy movement.
What do you use to simulate that, by the way?
Raid bots.
No, I'm always 2 to 5k below what they recommend, so.
But anyway, the Sim also says I don't need this trinket, so I'm gonna hand it to you for a roll.
Sure.
Looks
As soon as I land.
People needed a trinket.
Yes.
So I'm kind of glad about it because I don't like this trinket.
It's not always a good feeling. Alright,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the left this time.
You wanna hold still?
I could, I guess. I don't want to, but I could.
We're gonna pull the big ass annoying guy back up here.
Let's get him. I think we still need to get the chest. Yeah, because Nero, but Nero hasn't opened the stuff, I bet. So does anybody actually need a third bridle? From the chest? Because I would not consider not doing that.
Jamie only just got the thing, so she would.
We can do that then. We'll happily do it if people need it. There's just no point if we don't. We can get it to like 50% and then, yeah. Or we make things difficult on ourselves. Sentry up. No matter what, I always switch to the sentries in this trash, because if they blow up, it's very bad. You can interrupt or detonate, and then we're good. You're going to focus down Skull, don't hit the ads. These sentries, those you should still kill. We got a stun for those ads that'll also make them do less damage. Hey, we can clear up the ad.
I'm disoriented forever.
My thought was, that's every day for me. Oh my gosh, I saw that's all you probably saw because you're in that group too. They were like, the real diagnostic for ADHD, pack a suitcase for a 3-day trip. Made me laugh. And who is the lucky person who has to open this?
Ed.
That would be Ed. We're going to group up next to the chest, and Ed's going to open the chest for us.
He's going to toy with us for a while first.
Apparently.
There's a reason my my animal shape is a hyena.
Alright, rest of the trash.
I do not follow.
Because it's funny, I laugh at
Must
things.
get closer. I'm out of range.
Sentry's rolling towards us, just FYI.
I require a target.
Sentries?
I must get closer. I don't have a target.
Well, I have to say, I've always wanted to get through that trash without people dying too, so...
I
Thanks
believe
for
that's
granting my wish.
because somebody spell stole it.
More Walker. Is there no end to your incessant?
You want me to heal
No.
DPS up?
Let's... Let's try a time or two with you DPSing and see how it goes. And we'll know for next time.
Okay.
Gotta put stuff places. Hold on. Okay, so
It's not that.
actually, I'm gonna switch. I know I had the purple there last. Cheney, is it gonna screw you up if I put the marks different than last time?
Probably not. As long as we still go.
Yeah, no, the plan is still move the same. I was just trying. It would help me keep track of where marks are
Better now
supposed
than
to be.
later.
Yes. So, no, purple is. Okay. Don't know if this is going to make sense to anybody. No, I'm going to wait to say it till the end. I think you can sell them. They're also used for your legendaries and stuff. Okay. So, literally the most important thing in this fight is that like 3 or 4 different points in the fight, he's going to do a wormhole generation. It puts one swirly on a tank and one swirly on another person. In phase 1 and 2, the tank is going to go to yellow, and the other person is going to go to the center, basically where he's at, that little pad. In phase 3-4, person who's not the tank is going to go to the center again. Tank's going to go to orange. We basically have to spend the entire fight along the edges of the room, with the small exception of when we go through or come out of the middle portal, because there are things called stasis traps, which are yellow circles that if you stand in them, trap you in a trap, but they will just rearm and they're there forever, so we don't want to stand in them. So we don't want to have them be where we're trying to move most of the time, so keep up against the walls to the best of your ability. Stay spread out when the little, I can't remember what it's called, but we all get a little white circle. So we want to spread out when that happens. Some of those are right after we get yoinked across the room, so just as soon as you get yoinked, spread out so you don't blow somebody else up in your circle. Okay, so the other really, really important part, that is the instant death mechanic, is there's a thing called Genesis rings, and sometimes the ring is going to come from the center and move out towards the edge of the room, and sometimes it will start at the edge of the room and move in. If your person walks through that ring, you will die instantly. So when it's coming from the center, as it will do in phase 1, you're going to go to yellow, and once the circle has cleared the other half of the portal. We are going to boop through the portal. Oh, I did this wrong. And we are going to then run to blue side. Tanks are going to run to red, and they're going to yank us to red. We then stand against the red wall until we have to go through the yellow portal again. Same thing, we'll go back to blue, get yanked to red for phase 1. In phase 2, we are going to again keep standing at the edge of the walls, but when the ring's going to come from the outside in, so we are going to move to the center right beforehand, wait for the ring to pass yellow for phase 1, and then boop through to yellow and go to red. Tanks will pull us to blue. When the tanks pull you, it's a straight line, so if you have a stasis trap or a wormhole between you two, that will activate instead, so just make sure you give them a straight shot. When we get to 50%, no, 75 and 50%, we'll have add phases. There's going to be 2 adds marked with a skull and an X. These must die very quickly, or we all explode. They do cast a gray beam on the floor of death. Don't be in that. I think it's called like Massive Blast or something like that. Those are our primary focus targets. Other than that, interrupt the debilitating ray on the other ads that are up, and then once the 2 skull and X are dead, we will switch to the other ads, then we'll go back to the next phase. After the second set of ads, we are going to move as a group across to the other half of the room. So you can kind of see like X, yellow, blue makes kind of like an L. It's a little lopsided, but it's more or less a corner, right? We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So green, orange, purple is the same L shape. So when we are on the first half of the fight, when the ray is coming from the inside, we go to the corner, which is yellow or orange, and then we go to blue, which is if you're at the corner facing the side of the room, is the right-hand side. And then we get yanked to the other side. When it's coming from the outside in, we go from the center, right, out to the orange or yellow, and then we will go to the green side and get, no, crap. Whatever left and right is, you know what I mean? Am I making any sense? It makes sense in my head. Basically, blue is green and red is purple.
And orange is yellow.
I'll call stuff out.
And truth is false and up is down.
Dogs and cats living
Up
together.
is down.
Mass hysteria.
Technically down is up, but whatever.
Oh, I was trying to.
Most importantly, up is not left.
Right.
Alternative facts.
I was trying to retrieve the 1984 quote, but I couldn't get to it.
I think we're just missing totem.
Did you get a flash?
Okay.
Be not afraid, totem.
5, 4.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, 1.
I am past my breaking point.
Wormhole at 5. Whoever gets it who's not a tank, we go to the center. Drop your wormhole in the center.
It is amusing how you stumble.
Then the rest of us are going to spread out. Nova's coming in. Go on. Excuse me, anyone else in your circle?
Huddle close so you can die.
Stasis traps. Don't be in them. It is now safe to move to yellow.
Your destruction is
Ring soon. Clear and head to blue.
You cannot even control where you stand.
Getting pulled to red, spread out immediately after.
You lack power.
Red. Stay against the red X wall.
Mortals cannot even bear a space. Stasis field should keep you busy.
Ring soon.
This force will overtake you. Reveal yourself.
Alright, ads.
Yo.
Skull and X. Interrupting the other ones in.
Defensive.
What the heck?
On X.
Defensive.
X, kill X. We're gonna kill the others, interrupting as you can. That was really solid. We're gonna go back blue. We're gonna do that whole thing again. but this time we're going to go the opposite way for the portals. I will still call it out. Don't hit those stasis traps as we're maneuvering. Wormhole soon. Same positions.
I wonder what the next point in space has on your flesh.
AOE incoming.
There's a stasis trap a little bit inside that, which I didn't realize too. Well,
okay, so make
on
sure
the
we
edge, so should be okay, but
ring coming in. So move into the center. Wait for it. And once the ring passes yellow, or the wormhole, really, we should be fine. Go through, and we're gonna run to red. Clear. Red, watch the traps, because they are right there.
Fuck, I got trapped.
It's alright, spread out. DPS on deck.
and then we're supposed to be blue, right? Because that was where
Correct. Yanked to blue, so yes.
It just can't get that far because it happens.
Correct. New Genesis ring, so we would repeat. We would go back to the center. I'm gonna practice this because we didn't get, which was hard last time. We're gonna wait for it to pass yellow. Clear, heading to red.
AOE incoming.
Gonna get yanked from tank.
No, it skips one.
Right, I never remember that.
Watch your step.
Just always be prepared to be yanked, and then if you don't, it's a pleasant surprise. Ring soon.
Do I hold the
Back to
rest or
center.
take it?
Oh, wait. We're just practicing this, and then we don't have to remember. Oh, yeah, we'll do one more, so that's fine.
Tuned boss.
Clear?
There. You guys head to red. I head to
AOE
blue.
incoming.
You lack power.
Explode.
Such as it is. God, you don't have a lot of time. So stupid that that timing's different.
So I would say one of the keys is when we are in that first phase, we need to keep our ranged asses a little closer to the red X before stasis traps, because we don't want the stasis traps up at yellow are from the stasis traps in phase 1. When we're on that side, so try to keep when we spread out after we get yoinked those 2 times, stay closer to that red X corner until they drop and then move to yellow so that we don't have, okay, stay dead because Totem doesn't have it anymore.
Nope.
I didn't think about that. It's not that far of a run.
I'll run if you guys want to hang.
Sure. They are very confused.
Now I have time to unlock your secrets.
Whew, long run.
Hacks. And Totem showing a res now.
That would have been Andres, apparently.
Okay.
Alright.
So we don't switch
Okay.
yellow for orange until after the second set of
Correct.
ads, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we thought that as long as we're not spending like 3 separate ring rounds, it gets a little tight there at the end, but we should be good as long as we're careful about dodging traps. Okay.
So Ed, it's better if you only reset this if there's someone alive who can res.
I can res.
Oh, I guess it's also true.
And also with the Noma Charming Knife.
Ah, cool.
Let's see. That.
Can we stand buff, please?
Plus, it's always worth it for me not to die.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2.
Alright, here we go.
Apologies, cherished one. It would only take a moment to deal with these intruders. It is amusing how you stumble through space and time.
AOE incoming.
Spread out.
Paddle floats, so you can die.
Watch your step.
Perhaps.
Agony amuses me.
We are going to move to yellow.
Your destruction is unavoidable.
Okay, clear. Boop into blue. Watch the traps. Getting pulled to red. Spreading out right after.
AOE incoming.
Staying in this corner if we can against the wall.
Watch your step.
Much better trap.
Secure the artifact.
Add phase.
Defensive.
Is it possible to group them?
Just takes a while.
Yeah, with the casters.
Really, we always do the ants right in that space they're in, so you can just go there for Skull and X and wait for the other ones to get there.
I just wanted to make sure my AoE got on everything.
Makes sense. We're back to blue.
Since it's a 4-minute cooldown.
That makes sense. Wormhole soon, same positions, yellow and center.
AOE incoming.
Spread out.
Trap soon, make sure against the wall.
Watch your step.
Traps. Beautiful. Can head to center.
Center.
Center, center. This time when we boop through, we're going to red. There are 2 traps right directly through it, so just be careful when you boop through. Don't immediately run, look for it. Okay, clear. Red.
AOE
And
incoming.
pull blue, we'll spread out right after. Get back to the blue wall. Stasis traps are coming in. Rings, back to center. Back to center.
You're not going to have a lot of room, Cheney. There's a stasis trap right where we normally stand for the...
Could have a mage clear it real quick. Clear, move to red.
I can't clear it though.
It goes away, it just rearms shortly after.
He's not gonna do it this time though, so.
Spread out.
Watch your step.
Traps. Got ad phase coming in. Make our way over to that side where it's safe.
Don't forget lock rocks. Lock rocks just saved my life.
Finish X, finish X. You.
Then we're gonna head towards orange, right? Oh.
Correct, and we are going to go to the right, which is green.
Up the green.
Green side. I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, Jane.
No, that's not that.
Wormhole, center, and orange.
AOE incoming.
You mortals cannot even bear a spark of my genius.
Watch your step.
Those were we were supposed to hero stasis traps. I'll do it after the Genesis ring. Good to move to orange. We will boop and go to green. Okay, boop to green.
I booped prematurely.
You did. I'm sorry. I said it early. And then
No,
we're gonna
I didn't realize I
going
was in
to
it.
purple.
AOE
We have
incoming.
a res for...
Oh god, no,
We
we
do.
got
Spread
things.
out?
Two.
Oh, right. Okay.
It should have been 10.
That's the yoink. That's the yoink. Okay. I gotta remember the first one is the yoink.
I'm
First
so
one
lost.
is the
Okay,
yoink.
back this way.
Okay.
Back this way.
Writing that down.
Rings are coming in.
Like-
Towards yellow.
Do have a
orange,
res for
whatever.
flame and a healer if we can get him off.
It's clear.
Where are we going?
Towards green.
Here comes another ring.
AOE incoming.
Oh wait, yeah, towards orange for the ring because I don't have a yoink this time.
You mortals cannot even bear a spark of my
Okay. Hey, that is really
that's
the first
farthest
time
we've gone.
Yeah, in that third phase. So I have good feelings about this for Thursday. So
wow, those rings get crazy after a while.
They do. So
it's just relearning
Is
the
this
pattern.
over? We're not.
No, it's past stop time, and we gotta do world boss.
All right,
so
then I
we'll
won't
stop.
do the hacks release.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
AOE incoming.
And it's actually been a while since we.
It has.
Are on normal.
It has, because we've been doing, I think, progression for 2 weeks now. So
Ro did the hacks one.
I didn't mean to. I was just releasing to run back to the beginning of the instance. All right, we'll go do world boss. That was really solid, though. Got all the way through all of our normal bosses. Spent half an hour on progression on a fresh night. Y'all are awesome. Don't forget to sign up for stuff for the rest of the week. Looks like this week Mythic Plus is on Sunday.
Who res at the boss? How rude.
Nope. Not happening. I'll have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Night.
Or Tuesday.
Night,
Thursday.
Gort.
Jesus.
Night, Gort.
Go to world boss here. That's fine. Just make sure I get them in the group.
We have a couple of things to roll on, yes?
Oh god, yes. Jeez Louise. Anyone else
Can
have
you
loot
tell
they
I
don't
want
or need?
something?
Yes, I'm glad, because I clearly have no brain. Anyone else?
Do you use the sleep? Do you need to use the sleep?
I do need to use the sleep.
I'll miss you most of all, Scarecrow.
Anyone else that they don't want or need? I'm gonna link what I've got. Okay. Starting with the male waist. If anybody wants it.
I'm logging back on.
Okay. I'll link it again here for you. Yeah, I apologize.
I should have known. It's not you. It's me.
That was the leather or the male waist if you need it.
You'll have to toss me another invite.
Oh, right. Let me link it for you again then. Since you can't read chat of a party you're not in.
I don't see the quest on the map.
Did you do it already?
I don't know how.
Try log off and back in because I see it up.
I see it. Yep.
You need it for actual stuff, Hilda. Doesn't matter. You win anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's okay.
She was rolling for Mog, and then I was like, you rolled higher. It doesn't actually matter. So, staff.
We can start summoning if you want to drop us.
Anyone want to make Deaxis cry? Apparently, lots of you would like to make Deaxis cry.
They're attempting.
I mean, I could change my mind and pull it back.
Ooh, anyone else? Y'all just prone to make him cry. I didn't say roll to make Deaxis cry.
But nobody managed to do it, though.
I know, right? Yeah,
Deaxis. And there is a Agi Strength Trinket as well up for grabs. This is Deaxis. Hilda, did you not want your belt?
Oh, God bless America.
I can meet you in Orbos after the world boss. If you remind me.
We've got a stone up. We've got a stone up. We could summon him.
That's
Does
true.
it
That
just
would work
appear
too.
in my bag?
That is a curse of someone who has just had to stop themselves in front of small children.
Yeah.
We're supposed to stop in front of small children?
Yeah, it's
The
really
swearing,
bad.
yeah.
Especially if you're the teacher.
Yeah. My personal favorite was, well, I'll be a chocolate chip.
You are supposed to stop in front of children.
Yes.
The rest of us.
I have no
Here, I'll
self-control.
start summoning on the other side of the stone if someone wants to come over here. Click.
Nobody wanted the trinket? No, people rolled. I just wasn't paying attention because I got distracted. Okay. Daxis, Kioran, Zoo, Totem. High roll was 62, which is Jesu. And I believe we only give peace to Nier in the first half, so grats Jesu. Who I probably just ran away from.
Yeah, she was enchanting the. You know what? I'm not going to say that because it could be an innuendo. And I know how you people are.
Could you invite Kung, please?
Yes.
Summon me over if we're summoning.
Absolutely.
I mean, enchanting's not quite as obvious as oiling.
True. Jesu gets that, and Yolda will give that to you, and we are done here. I really hope I don't forget.
You will.
We'll both try.
Did you want to log in Yalda for World?
He's here already. I'll just go to Oribos. Yolda's in Oribos, so I can meet him there. Or rather, it's not hard to get to Oribos, so it'll be fine. I think everybody's here, so we should be good.
I believe all roads lead to Oribos.
I require a
Jimmy wants to know if she can have that trinket before we enter combat.
Yes, yes. Where are you, Jesu? Wait 2 seconds.
Resin, or not resin. Summoning. Chiba.
If he wants it, I technically invited him without consent.
Must have auto accept on.
Often chubbies involve a lack of consent.
Alright. I think everybody's here now. Here we go.
Watch your step. Too far away. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. I'm out of range.
Where the white circles give you buff, the dark circles murder you. Bone of Darkness bad.
And if you have enough on your cipher thing, you can turn the dark circles light.
Too far away.
What do you mean cipher thing?
A cipher console, where you put all of your ciphers of the first one, you spend them.
Yeah, it's just a research tier to be able to do that.
If you've unlocked everything on that, just click one of the orbs if you're close enough and it'll make it happy.
It killed me, but I did it.
But we can res you in a sec. Well, don't stand in it when it's dropping if that's what you did.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Killing.
No, I didn't. I walked in after the fact.
It does do some damage, so if you don't have full health, it can be ouch.
Watch your step. I need to target something first.
Well done.
Oh yay, more sandworm relics.
My favorite.
Every 250.
To Oribos and trade with Yalda.
1,525 of them.
I have 1,378 now.
Just trade them for the stuff and get your 50 gold.
Yeah.
But I want them to make them BOE or BOA or make the things you buy BOA.
They're not
going to. If they have not with the 925, they are not ever.
I'm gonna sell all of them, and they're gonna hot fix it the next day.
Yeah, that is. We'll thank you for your sacrifice.
They will not do it until such time as you do that. So
I did not.
Take one for the team already. What else?
I was telling Phantom I did not need that.
Oh, okay. I don't actually know that you can trade the.
Pretty sure Phantom and I are the only plate wearers, like, really in the whole guild.
I mean, Mort is, but he can only come one night, and he decided not to come tonight. And Tyrael, and he doesn't come often.
I'm switching to a plate wearer next.
sounds like a personal problem.
True, but also you cannot trade the world boss loot. It is not possible.
He is going to be sad he missed this.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Mort.
He's at a baseball game. I don't think he's met.
Oh.
I feel like his
I'm
priority.
going to invite you, Yalda, so that I don't. Because I'm bad at maps. Okay, I assume that's what you meant, but I'm not the best at maps, so. There you go.
Thanks for making the trip.
You're welcome. All right, see everybody Thursday.
Night all.
Night, everyone.